Hello viewers, let's look at this question, which is question 22, and it has got two parts, A and B. Part A reads, if y is equal to 1 minus 2x in brackets, 1 plus x in brackets minus 2, find the values of x for which y equal to negative 2. Then B, the sketch shown below represents a section of the curve y is equal to x, open bracket, x minus 2, close bracket. So that's the sketch. Then B1, find the coordinates of the points where the curve cuts the x-axis. Then B2, what is the minimum value of the function? So let's start with 22a. So for 22a, this question here is just a matter of substituting, because they've given that y is equal to negative 2. So where there's y, we are going to put negative 2, and then so for x. So for this question 22a, we'll write the following. So I'll start with substituting negative 2 on y. So this is going to go like this: negative 2 is equal to, open bracket, 1 minus 2x, close, then 1 plus x, close bracket, then minus 2. So the reason why we've just substituted this is because that's what is being given here. Y is negative 2. And so there's this negative 2 this side, or minus 2, which is on the right side. If we take it on the left side, this will be negative 2 plus 2. And it will give us, on the right side, we're going to remain with 1 minus 2x in brackets and 1 plus x. And negative 2 plus 2, this is 0. So 0 is equal to 1 minus 2x and 1 plus x. So when we reach this stage, even in the process of factorization, at this stage, we separate the two expressions and equate them to 0. So this means that 1 minus 2x is equal to 0, or 1 plus x is equal to 0. To solve for x, for the first one, I'll do this. I'll leave 1 this side and say equal to, I'll move 2x to the right, and this will be a positive. Or then for 1 plus x, I'll move 1 to the other side, so this will mean x is equal to, it will be a negative 1. Then solving for x on 1 equal to 2x, we just have to divide by 2 both sides. And here 2 into 2 on the right side, we get x, and on the left side, this just gives 1 over 2. So x is equal to 1 over 2, or x equal to negative 1. So those are the values of x. Then going to 22b, the sketch shown below represents a section of the curve y equal to x, open bracket, x minus 2, close bracket. So B1, find the coordinates of the points where the curve cuts the x-axis. So the value of y in the x-axis for these points, the origin and also point A, it is equal to 0. So for us to find the values of x, we're going to say in the x-axis, we're going to start with this statement. In the x-axis, y is equal to 0. So if in the x-axis y equal to 0, so we can easily find the values of x for the 2 points, the origin and point A. So for that, we're going to use the equation given, y equal to x open bracket x minus 2 close bracket, and we are going to equate this x open bracket x minus 2 equal to 0. So this is because y is 0, and then this means x is multiplying with x minus 2. So when we have expressions multiplying, then it means that we can equate each of them equal to 0 to find the value of x. So x is equal to 0 in this case, or x minus 2 equal to 0. So we just have to solve for x minus 2 equal to 0, which gives x equal to 2. So now, which point is going to have x equal to 0? So remember here, in the x-axis, the value of y equal to 0. So how are we going to put the points or the coordinates? So for the origin, definitely the origin is going to have x equal to 0 and y equal to 0. And then for point A, since it's actually on the right side of the origin or on the positive x-axis, then it means it's going to have A, which is 2, 0. So the origin is going to have 0, 0. Then point A is going to have 2, 0. So these are the coordinates of the points where the curve cuts the x-axis. Then on B2, so what we were working out was B1. So B2, on B2, what is the minimum value of the function? So to get the minimum value of the function, first of all, we'll do this 2. Let's multiply x times whatever is in brackets, x minus 2. So this will give us y equal to x squared minus 2x. So what do we get from this equation? We will get the value of a, which is the coefficient of x squared. Coefficient of x squared is 1 here. Then b is equal to negative 2. b is the coefficient of x. So once we have the values of a and b, though c is missing, so c is 0. So this will mean that let's indicate c. So c is equal to 0. So we can use the equation y equal to 4ac minus b squared over 4a, and y is going to give us the minimum value if we multiply the following 4 times 1 times c, which is 0, minus b squared, which is negative 2 squared. All this dividing 4 times a, which is 1. So what is y? So 4 times 1 times 0, that is 0. Then minus, so this is 0 minus negative 2 squared. Negative 2 squared is 4. Then everything divided by 4 times 1 is 4. So we are getting a negative 4 on top, and below we're getting 4. And this is just equal to negative 1. So this is the solution for 22a and 22b1 and 2. Thank you so much for watching this video.